KNUST-TEK TV. Experience educational television.
The Ghana Sociological and Anthropological Association held its 8th annual conference at the Ideal Conference Center, KNUST, from the 19th to 20th September 2024. The theme for the conference was Sociological and Anthropological Discourses on Sustainable Development Goals, which aimed at exploring and communicating to the world the relevance of appreciating the socio-cultural context in thematic areas of SDG. The conference had in attendance lecturers, undergraduate and graduate students from the Department of Sociology and Anthropology from some public universities across the country. As part of the conference were presentations from PhD and master's students on topics related to sustainable development goals.
I am Victoria Inkai from KNUST, a third-year PhD student. This work is from a master's work, MPhil. So my topic is on barriers and facilitators of contraceptive use among marginalized groups, a qualitative study of migrant female headquarters in Dagumba line at Askwari Mampong municipality.
According to some few research was highlighting how it makes them resilient. So when someone is bullied and the person overcomes, how the student becomes resilient over time. So it was based on the questions that were administered to them. So it was for them to determine their level.
So as a teacher, the Ghana Education Service has it that currently we are doing all inclusive. What it means is that we need to accept every child depending on their abilities and disabilities. Unfortunately, not all of us understand it that way. But in my school, we have counselors in our schools where we have counseling sessions to support children in such conditions. So I would say that somehow the educational system is working on it, but we need to do more.
And everyone, I'm presenting on negotiating land tenure security through collective ownership, the case of farmer-based organizations, and this is a proposal presentation. First, you asked about the interplay of factors influencing the establishment and maintenance of these groups and how that plays out in the selection of the participants. So first, these groups, the three distinct groups, the idea is that, as also explained in the literature, when it comes to access to land, women and migrants especially are at the bottom.
On behalf of the chairperson, the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Kabila Abbas, gave the chairperson's response.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with deep humility that I accept to serve as the chairman of this important gathering, the Ghana Sociological and Anthropological Conference 2024. During this two-day conference, we will engage in rich discussions, examining how our work can contribute to achieving the SDGs in meaningful and transformative ways. I look forward to a productive and inspiring conference. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
The acting head of department, Professor Dapa, gave the welcome address on behalf of the HOD of Social Work.
This day, as I am sure most of you will know, marks the 8th GSAA annual conference. And it is a proud moment for all of us that our department, Sociology and Social Work here in University, is hosting this meeting at this particular place, Ideal Conference Center. I also encourage you to take this opportunity to network, because all of us are in the same trade, sociologists and anthropologists, so that by the time we leave here, we have had some good discussions amongst ourselves, amongst our colleagues, so that we can go back home with something. On this note, I welcome all of you and thank you, and Akwaba.
The guest of honor, Professor Kofi Osei-Akuokun, talked on corruption in the social structure, a barrier to achieving sustainable goals. He revealed that corruption in the various institutions in Ghana hinders the country's development, equity, and justice, compromising its ability to achieving SGS.
My honorable or honored guests, I stand before you today with the profound responsibility of addressing a subject that is not only critical to the socioeconomic and political fabric of our country, but also a major impediment to achieving the sustainable development goals in Ghana. Corruption refers to the practices associated with the giving and accepting of bribes. It means, in effect, dishonesty. Corruption in institutions undermining poverty alleviation, health, and education. That is SDGs 1, 3, and 4. Government ministries, departments, and agencies are crucial to implementing policies that can address poverty. That is SDG 1, hunger, 2, health and well-being, 3. However, corruption in these institutions has crippled the ability to deliver on these mandates.
The conference ended with the association having an in-house meeting to discuss the future of the association. The former HOD for the Department of Sociology, University of Ghana, Professor Tona, gave the closing remarks.
I think I can see that the association over the years, we are stabilizing and we are growing. So what we have to do is to probably work on the 2-3 institutions. I think we've taken a good decision with respect to the constitution. I remember, in fact, this constitution that we have, a 3-member committee in 2015 was set up. And then it was accepted at the 2017 meeting here in KNUST.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof.
TEK TV News spoke with some members of the association.
My name is Professor William Wachi. I'm from the University of Cape Coast, but I'm the convener, or you can call it the president of the Ghana Sociological and Anthropological Association, please. As a convener for the association, I think this is our 8th conference that we are having presently. And we deem that as a plus for the association because the association was formed way back in 1963. It means that the association is doing very well. And we're going to build upon that and move to a higher level, please.
So my name is Lawrence Jaban Febri. I am a sociologist and then I work with the Kintampo Health Research Center in the Bono East region as one of the social scientists. Hypertension has been a major problem in our part of the world. There are things that we think people know, but we decided to commission this study to be able to understand what people know about hypertension.
A senior lecturer in medical sociology. And I think for this conference it's been very good. I think we have some quality presentations. And the good thing is the fact that we have our students who are also presenting. That is giving them the opportunity to more or less practice what we do as academics and also to polish their skills and research knowledge within the field.
Okay, I'm Dr. Peter Juma. I'm senior lecturer at the Department of Sociology and Social Work, KNUST. In terms of the organization, the conference is organized from university to university. So this year, it was the turn of KNUST to organize the conference. And then we did a lot of planning to make sure that this program came into effect.
My name is Emmanuel Graham Nyameke. I just finished my MPhil with the University of Cape Coast. My whole thesis was on sociological study of nurse exportation in Ghana. My presentation specifically was looking at policy implication for the export of nurses in Ghana.
TEK TV. Experience educational television.